That's not how you're gonna talk. Talk right now.
Yeah.
Hey YouTube!
Alright, start recording.
Hey YouTube! As you can see, we are back with another video, and as you can see by the title, it is another Dayani's Chats with two special guests, my two annoying little sisters. And today we will be getting into some conversation starters just to see where these conversations take us. Before we get started, I'll let both of them introduce themselves as well as their social media tags. So let's start with Diamond.
Hey y'all, my name is The Gem. I also have a YouTube channel, The Gem, DAGEM, because YouTube be playing. My social medias are the same, just maybe add a couple underscores, but you'll see me when I pop up.
Yo.
Period.
Next we will have Octavia. Do you want to say your name?
You said my name, that's why I had to recorrect. My name is Gem. Period.
We're not doing government names.
You did.
I don't got no YouTube. I don't really know my social media. It's just Tavy. But my name's Octavia. Call me Tavy.
As you can tell, this is going to be a long video.
First of all, you gonna be your sister.
Alright, wait. Let me rewind. This is my sister, so I just kidding.
I don't care. She said it. Y'all saw it. She said it.
Before we get started, I want to just tell the world how we don't get along. I don't know what it is. I don't know why we don't get along. I barely get along with her, so I really don't get along with her.
She love to hate me. That's what it is. You
It's
love
awesome.
to hate me.
Yeah,
It's just
awesome.
love. We sistemies. Frenemies.
It's literally like, nah, I'm part of that girl. It's literally like Dumb and Dumber. Okay.
Who's dumber?
I was thinking that.
Okay, so before we get into the questions, I just want to ask both of you, because I like to know, just to make sure we're all in a clear mind, where is your mental space, both of you? How's your mental space? Where's your mental space?
You first.
It depends. Right now I'm cool. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
In a good spirit, good mind space. I'm awesome. Just peachy.
I think my mental space, I kind of agree. It can be up and down, but I feel like that's just life. But at the end of the day, I think that I'm just trying to remain positive, and that's the best I can do until I hit those hiccups. So
That's good. And one thing I can say I truthfully commend both of you for is being honest. Like, you could have walked in here and said, listen, I'm great, I'm living my best life, but everybody knows everybody's going through something at some point in life, so it is good to be honest with yourself in order to go through those feelings and have a good mental space. So I decided with these questions, I just wanted to see where they take us. So some could be up, some could be down. Wherever the questions take us, the questions just take us. Okay? Okay? You get me, you got me. Okay. So, just to dive right in, I wanted to know you guys' opinions on self-love. Like, what's your definition of self-love? As well as, what are some things you do in order to give yourself self-love? Who's gonna go first? Susan went first.
anyway, honestly, I would define self-love as just really putting yourself first of all, and also just like maintaining, like it sounds dumb, but maintaining yourself. Like, so whatever you have to do to make sure that you're good. Like, if you want to feel beautiful, do things to make you feel beautiful. Like, don't let nothing hold you back. Like, I don't know how to give a definition, but it's really just like everything is like you, everything else. Like, you need to be at the top of your everything. But what was the other half of the question?
What are some things you do in order to give yourself self-love? Like, what's something, you know, that you like for you?
Honestly, I would say things that I do is I do my hair. I learned first of all, I learned how to do almost everything by myself besides my nails, so get with me. But I do my hair. Like, I do things that make me feel beautiful, because I feel like when I feel like I have the most self-love is when I, you know, emit inside but and out. Like, so hair, I love makeup, like, you know, and also fashion. I express myself the most through my clothes, as y'all can see.
I missed the memo.
We was getting content because content never stopped.
At all.
But yeah, like, I just want to do things to make myself beautiful. I think that's the best thing. And eat some good food, because it can really change your mood. I'm trying to tell y'all. Eat a burger, you're going to be great. You know what I'm saying?
Not a burger.
You want a burger?
Eat a burger.
You want some french fries?
Eat a french fries. How about you?
Okay. What's your thoughts and opinion? Not opinion, but what's your thoughts on self-love? What's your definition of self-love?
My definition of self-love is basically putting yourself first. Don't let no one try to step above you, beside you, below you, nothing. You are the prize. You are the main attraction, the main celebrity in your own show. Okay. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I like that.
As far as me, what I do for like self-love for myself is basically do anything that makes me happy. If I feel down, if I look down, then I'm going to pursue that energy, and that's nothing going to give. So if I look good, if I feel good, if I know I'm happy, things would be great. Amen. Everything would come your way.
Amen.
I like that. That was some good answers. And let's just put this out here. These are my younger sisters. So
we got some growing to do.
Dangy.
We got some growing. We listen.
They're a little dangy.
Yeah.
We just gonna leave it at that.
I'm like, dangy? First of all, I look a little grown over here. If you want to.
I'm thick. My grown woman body coming in.
I give myself till like I'm 25. That's my grown age. That's my quarter.
I thought the same thing.
Two different people. You got your grown body when you got in a relationship. I'm not there yet.
But yeah.
My next question, because we are 17 days into the new year, so January is just a trial and error.
It's my mother freaking month.
Happy New Year.
It's my month. My birthday just passed.
That's
January is just a trial and error month. Excuse me. So, what's 3 goals you have for yourself for the new year, moving forward?
Oh, okay, I go. So, honestly, one is really get on my content. I love everything about it. It's not like I'm just doing it because I see everybody else doing it. Like, I've been doing it for years. I just never gave myself the opportunity because I never thought that people cared about what I had to say. So, or just like, you know, cared about me, because like I don't like the stigma behind. It's funny because you shared something today that I really resonated with on TikTok, when it was just like, you know, wanting to do content but not wanting to share so much, because I feel like to grow, people want to know you. But the same aspect, I want people to know me for my craft, you know, as well. And I feel like sometimes if your life's not interesting, the craft doesn't matter.
I agree.
So I feel like I'm funny, but ain't nothing crazy. Like, I'm not telling my whole stories trying to get likes. Like, I want to be taken serious. No, for real. Like, no shade. Amen. No shade.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that I just always held myself with a certain integrity, and I feel like with my content, I want that to reflect as well. I don't want to just do it for the likes now. So that's one. But so sorry about the long explanation, but that's one goal. Really just go hard with my content and make my mark. My second goal will be to finally graduate, because I walk in May, so hopefully I get there, because people be playing. Amen. And thirdly, honestly, I just want to just put my, I ain't never seen that picture right there. It's the mushroom.
I'm gonna take a picture and put it in the vlog when it's
yes. But lastly, like I said, I just really want to achieve everything that I think that I can. Like, I want to really go big with my music. That's my third thing. That's what I was trying to say. Mm-hmm. I do music, y'all, so, you know, if y'all follow me, y'all get tuned into that. But I really want to go hard. Like, I want y'all to see me on every screen. Like, this is just a start. Yup.
Before we move on to Octavia, I do want to say, because I feel like, again, these are conversation starters, I made a commitment to myself going into the new year, especially getting a camera, because I was in that mindset too. Like, I feel like, oh, if I wake up and I don't do anything, then there's no content. And I feel like I had to transition out of that mindset because possibly everything could be content. When you think someone don't care, when you build your fan base, everybody cares. Like, everything is important to document. Even if you think it's not important, it might be important. Somebody might want to know. Somebody might need to know. You don't know how many people out there may relate to you and are looking forward to seeing you do the most basic things than you sitting at home like, oh, I'm not doing nothing today. Let me just skip today and I'll start again tomorrow. No, pick up the camera and just record. Document it, keep track of it, and just use it when you need to use it, because it might not be important to you, but to someone else, somebody else might need it. Yes. So definitely think, as far as building your content, opening up your mind and your brain to being willing to do anything.
Right. And I want to add on just a little small thing. It's not no right time. Just put the content out. Like, it's not no right time. Just put it out. I'm telling her that too, because she another one who's been trying to wait and start. Put the content out.
Start.
Put the content out. That's it.
What's 3 goals you have for the new year?
My first goal would be to stop procrastinating, because I procrastinate a lot on everything I do, and that's not good at all. Second goal is to make sure I'm happy and putting myself first, because if you know me, then yeah, I need to reevaluate my life and think about my choices.
Don't stop making it seem like she really put people first.
You did it already. No, but I need to really practice what I preach and make sure I put myself first and put myself, what's the word I'm looking for?
On a pedestal?
No. I know I can do better. I just gotta be better.
That's good. I like that one.
Yeah. So my third goal is get a car. I need that. That is tax time. Yeah.
Okay, this is a good one, because, like, basically how I see when I do these podcast type of style videos, I like to kind of get, I don't want to say inspiration, but like I said, my main goal is trying to get to someone who needs to hear something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people that's going through something that's not, like, I'm a person that don't really like to speak my problems out. So I think this is a good question. What's some advice you would give women your age, just in general, trying to maneuver through life? And like I said, they are younger than me, so I feel like that's a good question to ask people that's younger than me, because there's people out there that's their age that think they may be going through something, but not gonna say nobody goes through anything, but are going through stuff that don't see a ending result of whatever they're going through ending, when there is a sunshine on the end of the rainbow. So I think it's a good question to ask people that's in their age group.
Honestly, I would say, because I had a year last year, okay? A terrible year. I can admit that. But I think just in life, you have to realize, and I'm still like learning, but that life is going to go on. And that's the first thing that you need to realize. Because when you realize that, you're going to realize that the things that you're worried about right now, that's going to be in the past. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a roadblock. That's one of them hurdles that them people had to jump over to get to the next one. So you can, you know, further on your journey. But also, I would say that, you know, you can't hold on to everything. And you can't have so many expectations for yourself and you didn't even get there yet. Like, people be preparing so hard for their future self that you're missing out on the present because you're trying your best to try to be so great in 10 years when you can be great now. Like, so, and that's one thing I'm struggling with a lot because, like, I'm talented. I can really say that. And, like, I be trying to downplay it, but I am. Like, everything that I do, I can and put my mind to, it works. Like, I can really, like, finesse anything and really make it my own. But I think that with me, because I have so many things, and this is for my people who want to do music, acting, and content creation, anything. This goes for anything in life, even for your career. Like, if you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe in you? So you got to really just pace yourself. And that's my biggest thing. That's what I really want to say is pace yourself. Because I'm only 23 and I'm sitting here stressed about me being 35. Like, why am I worried about my 35-year-old self?
Why
Yes.
are you pointing to me?
No, not you. No, I'm like, you know, it's like, you're not 35. Are you? But no, what I'm saying, no, but, not too much. But no, I'm saying, like, in all reality, like, I'm trying to set my life up, and I don't have to. And I think that that's one thing that we need to realize is that we're young. Like, live and being young. You got all your life to literally do all that. Like,
I feel like one good thing people need to start accepting is that life's about making mistakes.
mm-hmm.
And that's something me at my age of 26 still is trying to learn. Like you said, you work so hard and trying to build for the future, and it's okay to make mistakes. Like, I downplay myself a lot when it comes to making mistakes. I'm very hard on myself when it comes to making mistakes. When reality, you have to accept that it's natural for mistakes to be made.
Mm-hmm.
So live in the moment and let the mistake happen.
Yeah.
Because you're working so hard to avoid the mistake, but sometimes you need to make the mistake in order to grow and become a better person. So I think that's really good. How about you?
I think people focus on other people's success too much. You don't really look at yours. Your time will come, and you don't have to stress about, oh, this person's better, this person making more money than me, oh, how's she my age and doing way more things. Your time will come. Your time will shine is going to be right by the time you know it. It's going to come here. So when you really just focus on yourself and make sure you do what you know, what you need to do, all your troubles that you're doing, like experiencing right now, you're going to look back in 2 years and laugh at the things you were stressing about.
Literally.
So I say don't stress about nothing. Just live your life. You're young. You're free. You can do anything. Don't worry about anyone's opinions. Don't worry about what this person doing. Don't worry about what they saying about you. Who cares?
They ain't gonna do nothing.
Okay, next question. I think this is important. What's more important to you, loyalty or respect?
I would say respect, because loyalty comes after that.
Yeah.
If you respect, because I think the difference between loyalty and respect is that having somebody that's down for you, sometimes that person might not be for you. Yeah. So they can be loyal to a fault. Like, my girl, she loyal, but if she start acting fugazi, like, I have to really check the people that I keep around me. So I think that if you respect me, at least you know that, like, you see what I'm doing. You respect who I am as a person, because I feel like people, like, try to belittle people a lot, like, trying to make it seem like they're so much better because of the position that they're in. But people forget that we all started from down here. Like, I don't care now, you know, if you was rich, then amen to you and your family. But for us, like, you know, normal, like, most of the majority of the world, the 99% opposed to the 1%, we all started from the bottom and we got up to there. So why not, you know, respect that. Like, some people try to take away from people's success because they jealous. That's hating. Like, so I would say respect me, because if you respect me, at least I know whenever I'm walking, them heads gonna look the way that they looking, and I ain't got hair nothing. Period.
I agree. How about you?
I would rather someone respect me, because if you respect me, then you shouldn't even have to question each other's loyalty.
Exactly.
And then between what people don't understand, jealousy is a thin line between that. You can respect somebody but still be jealous of them, and that loyalty, you may show like you care, that fakeness you may show,
Okay.
but you really hating and like really preying on their downfall.
Oh my gosh.
So
I have friends like that.
I feel like one thing that plays a part in that, and I'm glad you touched on that, is the fact that like this generation is basically, like you said, as much as you may count someone as being your friend, jealousy and envy plays a big part in hidden mask, basically. Someone can say they're your friend, someone can say that they like you, someone can say that they want to be around you, but they only want to be around you because of the things you come with, the things you have, the things you are working towards. So I feel like that plays a big part in when it comes to picking who's around you.
Right.
yeah.
Picking who you allow in your space.
That's important.
So I feel like that's really important, especially in this generation, because social media plays a big part in how people view you, and some people get so caught up in social media that they don't know the difference of everybody's going through something. No matter how good I may make it look, everybody's going through something. My problems are my problems, your problems are your problems. So I think that was really important that you pointed that out.
Yeah. And just a little thing about social media, I'm not going to be there long, but I had to realize that a lot of my dishappiness with myself was because I was just like similar to what she said earlier. I was putting my head in places of people where I don't even know their journey. And I expected to be there just because, oh, well, I got something and I see that they have something and maybe I can relate to that person. And it's not nothing. And listen, I just want to say too, it's a difference between really being envious and jealous versus feeling a type of way for yourself. Like I can see certain people and I feel some type of way, but it's not because I'm mad because they're there. It's because I see myself in those positions, in those aspects, and I'm not there yet. So I feel like sometimes people mistake, oh well, I'm not hating, like, because you are hating. Like if you gotta say that, you're a hater. Know that. But like sometimes you can really just be like, dang, like I wish I had the opportunity, or I wish I could do this. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Like you gotta learn from it instead of trying to take that as law. Like if that makes sense. Like just because just like she said, just because you see somebody where they at your age, because that's my biggest thing. I'd be like, dang, I really could have been doing X, Y, and Z, and I'm blaming everybody for it. But it's like half of these people fought for that.
Yeah.
How am I? Who am I?
Right.
Who am I to just be like, dang, I don't got it?
We all got the same 24 hours. Would you choose to do with your 24 hours?
Exactly.
Would you choose to do with your 24 hours? Would you choose to do with your 24 hours? Is what you choose to do with your 24 hours? Yeah. Just like she said, your time will come when your time needs to come. Don't rush it, because if you rush it, then that might not mean it's your time, and you might not even be able to appreciate that moment that came for you because you rushed
might not even realize that it came because you're too deep into your head, so you're not really paying attention clearly.
Right.
Or
but
even
this all comes part of the self-love.
Right. And even with a lot of artists, like you see a lot of artists that go crazy because they work so hard for this idea of something, and then they crash and they burn. They get on drugs, they go downhill because they thought it was a dream that they saw. And that's why I was trying to bring up social media. Like every dream don't need to be sold to you. Like just because you see them living that dream, your dream is different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you might have to tweak it. Everything is not for everybody. And I don't think people understand that. Like you don't have to do everything that you see somebody else doing, or you just because you like it. Like if you like it and you really think that that's for you, do that. But don't try to act to play a part in society so you can, get ahead, because that stuff will bite you in the butt. And
I agree.
You ain't gonna
your own path.
Exactly.
Your own path.
And that's hard. And it's easier said than done, y'all, because like I said, I'm still learning, because it's still hard. Like when you see certain stuff, like I've been doing stuff for years and I've been wanting to get further, but it's like then I had to really go back and check myself. It's easy to have a pity party, but then when you go down to it, let's get into the facts. Were you posting consistently? Were you putting yourself out there? Were you going for that interview? If you want to go for a certain career, did you actually study that? Or do you think that just because you had the natural talent that you don't got to expand on
it's
that?
It's supposed to come to you.
Exactly.
Nothing in life is given. You have to work for everything that you want. Everything that you feel like you deserve, you have to work for it. There's nothing in life that's given. So
exactly.
If you feel like you not getting something, you're not working hard enough.
You think you better than Beyonce? Beyonce was 6 years old. No, but
wanna
seriously.
get big.
But Beyonce, but listen, that's a good comparison though, because people see Beyonce and they're just like, I want to be her. But Beyonce was performing since she was a baby.
Right.
Like she worked hard and got to where she was at, and that's where that respect come in. Because you can say whatever you want, you can be disloyal, but at the end of the day, you saw what I did, you know what I am.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put nothing else but that on my name.
Mm-hmm.
Respect that.
Okay, so these two questions tie into one another.
Okay.
The first question is going to be like a release, whatever your response is, just to say it out loud. And when you say it out loud, that's you getting rid of it, meaning you're forgetting it, you're wiping it away from your memory. Because the longer you dwell on it, the longer it's setting you back and holding you back in remembering it.
Okay.
So the first question is, what's your biggest regret?
You go first.
Take your time.
My biggest regret? I did a lot.
An actual regret.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
some stuff you ain't mad about.
It don't have to be okay. It don't have to be like too personal. Like
yeah.
it's basically something that you feel like you're living with and it's holding you back.
Okay. My biggest regret is not knowing my worth in situations.
Okay.
I would say my biggest regret is I don't think I'm good enough at all. Like,
Okay. So, the next question is, in your opinion, what does happiness mean to you, and do you think you found it?
Happiness. Well, happiness means to me when you just have no worries. Like everything is peachy. You might have a little down, like a down moment, but you gotta pick yourself back up and realize who you are. But like, honestly, I don't think I reached to my full potential of happiness, but I'm learning my steps to it. Like I'm reaching to it. I'm getting there.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm at the top of the mountain yet. I'm
Okay.
still climbing.
And I feel like that's perfectly fine to do because you are still young.
Exactly.
Happiness is just like success. It's not going to happen overnight.
Mm-mm.
It's going to happen when you need it to happen. It's going to happen when you want it to happen and when you feel like you worked hard enough for it to happen. You can find happiness in what you're looking for right now, and then next month find it in a complete different way. So you're always going to be you're always going to be chasing after happiness, basically.
Yeah.
Happiness comes in levels. Something that makes you happy right this second is going to be something 3 times harder that makes you even more happier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's always going to be something that you're working towards.
Yeah.
What about
I'm
you?
not rushing.
Honestly, y'all, I'm just really still like numb. Like I think that I'm starting to thaw out, but I just feel like so much happened last year, like for me and my family, that I just couldn't process it. So, like a lot of things happened, and I just kept moving because I'm just I'm just one of those people. I don't know how to sit and wallow. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
You don't know how to sit and let it, like, grieve it, like let it happen. Once
Yeah.
it happens, it just happens. And
and I just move forward. Like she know better than me. Like I don't talk about my feelings. Like she know I isolate myself. Like I'm just not that person. I'm the fixer. So when I can't be. I don't know how to deal with people, and that's the problem that I have because of how I was raised. Like I always had to fix it. Like even during those situations, I had to fix it.
Okay, so basically where I was going with those 2 questions is release and enter. Y'all gonna do it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in.
And we're back.
Let that negativity go.
Okay, so before we close out this video, I just had a few more questions, and I just wanted to make sure we all go into the new year with clear minds and good spirits. So, what's one thing you want to learn in the new year?
One thing I want to learn in the new year is my actual worth. I feel like because I hold myself back a lot, because I tell myself that I can't or whatever, I think that I really want to see what would happen if I really just say like, screw it and just do it. Like, and see how far I will go. Because honestly, I feel like that's, you know, that's all I can do. I got everything else. I just don't have the drive to just continue pushing through everything. So I just want to learn that drive, but also just stay rooted in it and see how far I can go.
One thing I want to learn in the new year is to not give up on myself. Because I put myself into like a deep hole that I don't want to like see myself go back to again. And I just need to learn how to accept what's happening, actually go through it, like go through the pain that I'm going through, actually express how I'm feeling, open up more, because that's something I have a problem. Whenever I go through something, I tend to just close out and not tell nobody. So, and I know that I can't do that anymore. But knowing that things get better and to not hold myself too accountable of everything that's going on around me, but to accept what's going on around me.
Okay, that's good. I like that. So, lastly in this video, I thought it was really important for basically everyone to just, I guess the main thing would be, this isn't a question, but like vision board, but saying it out loud. Like, I know I said, like, what's your goals for the new year, but speaking, like, give yourself, just so you can look back on this video at any point in life when you need to, what's one important affirmation that you want to stick with for the new year?
I played too much because I was going to say, be who you are.
Lady is insane.
No, but seriously, like, just, I feel like I'm the best me when I'm unapologetically me. So I would just say my one goal for this new year is just, like, be me no matter who like it. And if you like it, you're on my side. If you don't, then we ain't for each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? But just be unapologetically me and just live like that way.
For me, is you are that girl. You are that
girl. You know I'm sexy. Don't call, just text me.
Can't even get on my speed.
They stare because they know I'm
So,
ITGIRL.
You know I am that girl.
Okay, go ahead.
And that's just that on that.
Period.
There are a lot. But I do just want you both to know to just overall focus on your peace. Maintain your peace. And
Amen.
just, like you both said, and I really do like that you both know to put yourself first and basically focus on yourself.
My therapist taught me that.
So,
my demons told me that.
thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And follow Diamond's YouTube channel. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. What is up, YouTube? My name is Dayani. For you all that